Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a huge round of applause for Shri Gopal Krishna GSS? That was absolutely insightful. Thank you very much, sir. So you spoke about some biases that one should be wary of when designing a product or strategy for government bodies or edtech companies. Why do you think those biases play such a critical role?
This one? Yeah. So when we started understanding that how the technology can give a effective in the education sector in the country, almost a decade back, we have seen the various things. A, resistance from legacy to adoption of technology. B, the apprehension of the effectiveness of the technology. And these were happened basically when people have a notion about that, cloud may be the safe place for keeping the data. That is how these things which has happened. And that is how we understood that, these biases definitely is there because of the half or not correct informations which people have. Second thing in this aspect is where when this took a growth path, when the adoption of technology took a growth path in the country, at that time, lot of other technology players which has come and not doing a proper analysis and the data and the research, and they started using the technology in this space. And eventually what has happened is, in between, people have started having a different biases that how it is safe to use a technology here, whether my data is safe, my entire activities which I am doing day in, day out is going as per the required to the institutions. Definitely, yeah, I think they have to do more research, understanding more, and because future is technology, all of us we are aware, and undoubtedly that technology is going to play a big role. And then as business leaders, it's our responsibility to encourage and educate and give a right information at right time so that, people will not be afraid of using technology.
So well said. Well, TCS Ion is a provider of digital learning. What do you think the impact of pandemic is on the entire education sector?
Yeah, so pandemic, pre-pandemic, a lot of apprehension was there using online learning, the adoption, the acceptance. The civil society used to say brick and mortar model. If I go to some institution, that is a better way of learning. But the pandemic actually last 24 months has given this boost to this entire idea. As far as in terms of business, definitely it has got affected, but in a positive way. And adoption has gone multifold. Acceptance has gone multifold. Initially some hitches were there to understand. Confusions were there in the system. But eventually people have understood. In fact, what we have done is Odisha is one such state where I have given the teaching learning aid, that is the digital classroom which is developed by TCS Ion, to all 341 primary schools, which we are given a free to use.
Congratulations for that. Well, the last question is definitely not from my side. It's from the side of parents, and they want to know if this digital platform is going to be the new normal, and will it take over and replace the physical classes someday?
So, I don't think so we should worry about that. See, mobile phones are there, which I talked about the penetration rate. Is it really has actually stopped the interacting, talking face to face? Definitely not. It is actually a convenience, a way of getting in touch, getting information within seconds. Same, social media has not stopped us to meet. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this physical gathering. I would have sitting in Mumbai and I would have actually spoke to you, right, using this digital platform. So this only will enable, these digital platforms, digital learning tools will enable teachers and learners both in an effective ways. The analytics which are going to give actually that, in a classroom of 100 students are there, now teacher will exactly know which student, how he or she is performing, in which area they require improvement, which area they are doing extremely good, which is the area, if they put a focus, they can actually go with innovative ideas and ways and means. Even for students, it will help them to get in touch with the mentors, teachers, their peers, 24/7, and they can clarify doubts. And those analytics also will be visible to students. It is the only way that, how we are going to analyze, look. But machine has a power, the data has a power to deflect back the facts and figures of the students and learners.
So I think the only caution is to be informed in the right way and take a progressive perspective.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, TCS ION, for all the success so far, and good luck for all your future ventures. May I request Srimati Jagimangat Panda to please join us on stage and present a small token of gratitude to Gopal sir. An absolute moment of pride and glory as we have Shri Gopal Krishna GSS with us. His inaugural keynote address will go a long way in reminding the students and the parents that digital definitely is the new way and the safe way. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
That was truly enlightening. Can we have another round of applause for this wonderful session?